Yo guys, what is going on? It is XCKJ here today. Just hit our last stop for the day at FedEx. I'm gonna drive back to the terminal, hop in my car. We are about to have a weekend with the boys, just playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! We got a big tournament going on in Pennsylvania, a couple hours away. So me and a buddy are gonna go sleep at a friend's house tonight, do some play testing, and then after that, we're gonna head out to the tournament early tomorrow morning. And I'm just gonna video log the entire thing. So I'm super excited. So hope you guys are excited as well. This is basically the start of my weekend. I don't have any more work left to do. I just gotta drive for 30 minutes and then I'm done. So I will see you guys back at my house. All right, guys, we are back at Chris's house once again. I'm sorry about the laughter. We just got some Chick-fil-A. Gonna eat some, do some play testing. We did a little bit of play testing before, but now, yeah. Say what's up. We're just chilling, eating some Chick-fil-A. And then, yeah, hopefully we'll show you a little bit of that. Alright guys, this is morning now of the next day. It is 7:15 in the morning. I just got out of the shower. Max just went to go get his clothes. Chris is sleeping. Just me and Max are going to be heading out. Chris just let us crash at his house since it was closer to the venue. He lives an hour away, and then now we only have an hour and a half to drive instead of 2.5 hours to drive. So yeah, I'm really excited. We got a lot of play testing done last night, and hopefully we did good. Hopefully this place is awesome, and yeah, I think that's everything. All right, guys, me, my boy Max, we're in the car. Chris is asleep, dead asleep, as I said before earlier. We're gonna head out. We got an hour and a half drive to get there. We're gonna grab some food, hopefully do good. All right, guys, we are here at the shop right now. Got our deck list all set up, ready to go. I just met my boy Matthew. Matthew, want to shout out your channel?
Your boy Yeet. Shout out to this dude too for hosting me and making new friends. We already
yes.
out.
We got Benner here, Max here. Yeah, we'll let you know how round one goes.
Wake up, nigga. Stop partying before big things.
Access me in 3K.
Oh, I was just like, All right, guys, we got 45th place.
my boy Nick Bennett right here. He is playing in Top Cut against Pack. It's like just a big name in the Yu-Gi-Oh community. Very excited for him. He's playing on stream right now. So yeah, we're just rooting him on. He's the only one who made it into Top Cut, top 16. They're playing for a case, so it's like $1,000. But anyway, yeah, I'll let you guys know how it goes. Alright guys, we are now back at my house once again. This is now the next day. I got home, it was really late. I was like so tired. I just decided to go to sleep and I would record my deck profile in the morning. I was honestly happy with the results. Going 5-3 at a big 200-person tournament like this, you really cannot complain. Honestly, Nick Bennett, bro, you did amazing. So happy that you ended up making Top Cut. Unfortunately, you did lose out that first round, but you know, it is what it is, my man. You're representing a hobby shop out here. But anyway, let's get into the deck profile. So, of course, we are playing our 3 Torn Scales, starter of the deck, pretty much a staple. 3 Boots, also a staple. 3 Cloak, or 2 Cloak, sorry. 3 Cloak would be... that would be way too much. I've seen people cut it down to 1. Just don't do that. 2 is, like, really good for the grind game. Sometimes, like, one of them doesn't end up coming back. You get in these weird combos where, like, you gotta end up banishing a Fog Blade, and then you go, like, Fog Blade and Dagda. You got a second one in the grave already, and then you just can, like, banish it away, and next turn you still can search your boots, so it's really good. I like it a lot. So we got the 1 Stain Greaves and the 1 Gloves, all really, really good. Happy with how these cards are. Sorry, let me just center this a little bit more. All right, then we have our Brave Engine. Honestly, the Brave Engine is super good. Changes up the way this deck plays a ton. Like, before, it was a combo deck. Now, it is definitely more of a control deck. You're kind of just trying to, like, Scythe lock them turn 1 with an Omni Negate to help it stick. You're not really doing the playing around Lancia or playing around Droplets and Chalice anymore like you were doing. It's really hard to do it with these cards. So mainly you're just setting up like Scythe, DPE, Omni Negate, and then you're just going to like try to make it so they can't break the board. If they have the out to Scythe, they have the out to Scythe, and hopefully they don't make that big of a board, and you have really, really good follow-up for the next turn. So, you know, you got your Water Enchantress, your 1 of Griffin Rider, and then we are moving on to the hand traps, which I wasn't originally playing when I was playing Phantom Knights, but now I kind of like them a lot. So we are playing 3 Ash Blossom, 1 Veiler, 1 Droll, 1 Ogre. You guys will see why we're doing this in a little bit, and then I will explain my reasoning. Honestly, Ogre is just really good right now. A lot of people run it. Droll actually hurts Brave decks. So all Brave decks, you Droll them on their first search, and especially people get greedy with the Draco back, so they normal summon or special summon something, get their search for their Draco back, and then you Droll them right there, and it really hurts a lot of decks. Veiler is just like, it's an okay card. I mean, Veiler's Veiler. Like, I don't like it that much. It's alright right now. It's not as good as like drawing Droll, Ogre, Ash. I'd rather any of them. They seem to be more impactful than the Veiler, but if somebody bricks or something like that, and then you Veiler their Verte or something, I don't know. It's not the worst thing in the world. Anyway, we got the bricks, the Scythe, the Dasher, and the Celestial. These are really the only 2 serious bricks. If I draw the Scythe, I don't mind it that much, especially if I have combo. Like, just takes 1 step out of the combo that I have to do. So that is the monsters. Moving on, we have our Rights. Honestly, just incredible cards. The fact it summons a 2,000 beater token. There were so many times you just like activate Right, go into battle phase, and boom, you know? It's, I like it a lot. Sorry, I keep on moving that down. 1 Fateful Adventure, 1 Draco back. Just pretty much standard stuff right there. 2 Fusion Destiny, because we only can play 2. So we'll play 2 if they let us play 2. Foolish Burial, because it's just really good. Rhoda, because, again, really good. 3 Droplets, because we want to not lose to Scythe. And Called By, because we want to not lose to Scythe. And Cross Out Designators, because we don't want to lose to Scythe. Honestly, I was just, like, trying to think. I realized how good crossouts are in a format where every single meta deck is playing Brave, and you're also playing Brave, and you are going first or second. It makes this card so much better. So before, it was just good going first, right? Like, it was hand trap protection, which, as you see my hand trap lineup, like, I still am using it for hand trap protection. I'm not main decking the nib because I really don't care about nib because I do have Griffin going first, so I'm not really worried about it there. But as far as like going second, this card is incredible. So let's say I draw this in my opening hand, I can just cross out their Griffin, and then instead when I use my Fateful Adventure to search something, I'm just gonna search my level 3 extender, the water, just to be able to, you know, get more bodies on board and be able to push through the board. And now they lost their Omni Negate. It's so good. Not to mention also, if I set it turn 1 and they don't have anything, I can use cross out on so much good stuff. Like it honestly protects me. It even plays around droplets. Like they try to droplets me, send 2 monsters or whatever to try to negate my board, and then I just cross out designated the droplets. I came up once yesterday. Like it's good. It is actually really good right now, only if you're playing the Brave stuff. Anyway, I think I explained that enough. 1 Duster, because I hate Mystic Mine. We do have another out to Mystic Mine, but this is also good against like Eldritch, which is our hardest matchup, I think. And we didn't lose to Eldritch at all yesterday. I didn't even verse any Eldritch yesterday, but it is our hardest matchup. We got the 3 Fogblade. You could cut this for a Wings. I just like drawing Fogblade. It kind of is nice. It's a guaranteed interruption on my opponent's turn, or it could be a Monster Reborn if I want it to be. The 1 Shade Brigandine and the 1 Imperm also for a cross-out target. It is 45 cards in the main deck. I'd love it to be 40, but it's like, it is so tight, man. If you are running the cross-out and you want to be able to use it on turn 1 for the hand traps and stuff, plus, I mean, it's all going second stuff, so I don't really care because the deck is pretty consistent. It's a lot of 1-card combos, so I don't really care that much. Moving on to our extra deck, we have got the 1 DPE, because DPE is insane. And then we are playing Downard Zeus. Downard Zeus is a necessity. I see people cutting the Downard. It's like getting pretty popular lately. There's so many times that I bring back a Breaksword, and then I attack with the Breaksword, Downard Zeus on top of it. Like, I'm not using it for the 2 blow-ups, but it just gives me an option to make Downard, 1 Downard in my graveyard super threatening. Playing the 1 Levy, make it pretty much for your first combo. It's really good, like it a lot. The 2 Breakswords, like them. I mean, Breaksword is Breaksword. It might be, you might be able to cut 1, to be completely honest. I don't know if the second one came up all that often, but I mean, everybody plays 2, so I'm just gonna keep on playing 2. It seems fine. I don't really want to change anything in my extra deck, so I don't really care that much. Then moving on to the links. For the Link 4, the only one we're playing, Access Code. It's incredible, and it's even better because of a certain card that I'll show you guys in a little bit. 1 Rusty, because 1 Rusty is really good. It's at 1 anyway, so we're stuck with it. Or, no, it's not even at 1, is it? No, it's not at 1. I don't know what I'm saying. But the 1 Rusty, I like it a lot. It's Rusty. It gives you a lot of advantage, basically a +2. Unicorn, which is even better. Honestly, this card is just insane. It is so good. I love it. Probably my favorite card in the extra deck, to be completely honest. 1 Cherubini, which is a little bit less relevant now because of this new card that came out. Our other Link 2, we got Dagda, we got Verte. This card right here, Dark, is legitimately, I would say, the best card in the extra deck at this current point. This card, if you're going second, makes Cherubini like way less relevant, but not only because of that. Like, all right, you're going to your combo, right? You got your 2 monsters on the board, and then you have to choose between like going into Cherubini or going into Dark. Let's say you're playing against Striker, right? So you can literally just take their Ray, or you could go Cherubini, you know, get 2 bodies on board, and instead of going into Verte right away or something, you just go Dark, steal their Ray, and now when you attack into their stuff, they're not going to get their Ray back. It turns Ray offline. That's one thing. Like, that came up a ton. Like, that was my main thing. I would just take away their Ray, take them off of their Striker cards, and then, or their Striker monsters, and then, like, what do you do when you have a Striker off board? Yeah, you got a bunch of stuff engraved, but unless you have another way to get to Ray again, and hopefully, like, yeah, I'm setting up a crazy board. You're not going to be able to break it with being able to search another Ray. Like, you're done. You lose. But also, on top of that, like, you can link climb into so much stuff. You just link climb into Rusty. You link climb into Unicorn, which is what I did a ton. You just go like this. So 2 monsters now is an access code, basically. This, Unicorn, Extender, boom, you hit it. And as you guys saw, I wasn't playing any of like the Wielder and Dealer, the Wheeler and Dealer stuff. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, for our Link 1s, you know, we're playing All Mirage and Link Spider. I never played All Mirage before, but now you have to play with the Brave stuff. It's like so good, but yeah, like you literally have to play it. because there's a lot of times you just want that one card combo. Just set up Scythe, and you got a cross out in your hand. You just set up Scythe, and you just win. So plus you got a Griffin on board too, so it's really good. You go Scythe and DPE just wins a game right there. All right, moving on. We got our Cyclones. We got our Evenlies. This is just back row hate, to be completely honest. Like, this is just because I hate, like I said, Elich is my worst matchup. So these are the cards I side in against Elich. And, yeah, I mean, makes sense. Red Reboot is just insane. I would never not put it in. We got our 2 Nibs. I like it a lot. I'm not main decking it because everybody's just playing Brave, and I'm not putting it in against Brave. It's just bad. Droll and Lockbird, because I'm actually really scared of Drytron, even though I didn't run into it. One of the guys who did actually top yesterday was playing Drytron. I think he might have... I didn't see any other Drytron players there. But anyway, Droll and Lock, just really strong. Also, you know, it's good against Brave and stuff like that, so we like it. 1 Godarla, just because it's Godarla and I had an extra spot. 1 Lancia. This is kind of just for a cross-out target, to be honest. I will side it in, like, if it's relevant in the matchup. I don't have any room for the rest of the Lancias. Like, it was either 2 Nibs or 3 Lancias, so I was like, you know what, I'd rather have Nib. And this I could set off a Dagda if I really want to, and just, like, DPE effect, pop Lancia and Scythe, which I did do once yesterday, which was kind of nice, but didn't come up that much. And then Token Collectors, because Sword Soul, actually a lot of people were playing Sword Soul, so... came up a ton. I did see it a couple times, so I like it a lot. Anyway, guys, that is my deck list. I went 5-3, and yeah. Would I change anything? In this particular list, if you want to play like this defensive way where you're not going to get hit by Scythe because you have the cross outs and so many outs to it, this is like why I'm playing Called By and all this kind of stuff. I would not change this current build, but I do have another build that's like way more combo heavy than what I would typically play, because basically this all you need is to see 1 Brave card and 1 PK, and you got Scythe Lock, and it's really strong. Most people don't have an out to it, like they have to draw it, and most decks are only running 3 main deck outs, so you just automatically win game 1 as long as you win the dice roll. So it's awesome. Really like the deck a lot. It's a lot of fun. Scythe should be banned, but it didn't do anything last format, unfortunately, so it didn't get banned. But anyway, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys all in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed everything that I did do here. All right, peace.